Welcome to Madam K's Tarot. My name is Kathleen. I will be your tarot reader. I am reading for Capricorn. Hello, I hope everyone is well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. When you subscribe, it opens up a portal to your energy, and I can pull in your energy into this general reading. And remember, it is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Cross-watchers, you're also welcome here. Thumbs up, thumbs down would be appreciated. I am using the Zombie Tarot. So, I got a warped sense of humor, so you never know what's going to come out of me with these cards. Alright, so Capricorn, we're doing the message that is meant for you. It's usually all about you, what's going on with you, what you need to be aware of, what path you should be on, and such. Okay, shall we? Spirit, please join and guide me in this reading for Capricorn. Spirit, please keep my energy safe. Protect me from any negative energies or influences. Thank you, Spirit. I've got to call on my angels, you know. Ace of Cups. Could be about love, envy, hate, anguish, fear, hunger, sadness, satisfaction. It's an offer, and how you perceive the offer is how it's taken. Cups are emotions. No, I can't see what it says on the bottom. I broke my glasses and I just got cheaters, so. But there is something written on the bottom. Not sure. It's an emotional offer, and it's bringing up emotions and feelings. So we have the moon, Pisces energy. There's illusion. It's a dreamlike state. Your dreams hold the key to the answers that you seek. Whatever you are struggling with, if when you go to sleep and you tell yourself, I'm going to remember what I dreamt about, and it takes a little practice. But if you get a piece of paper and a pen and leave it next to your bed, you will start remembering your dreams, and it's your subconscious giving you messages. So there's a key here for you to unlock what you're struggling to figure out. Maybe an emotional situation. Nine of Swords. Here, she's come to give him a shot, and he's all apprehensive about it, you know. Don't want no part of it. It's denial. It's doing it to yourself in your own mind. Keeping yourself stuck. It could also be because see how he's turned away. He's protecting himself. He don't want no interaction, whether she's there to help him or not. So you are protecting yourself somehow. Here's Justice. It's about owning your truth, speaking your truth. And boy, I'm one really big for that. I feel that people should say how they feel and not have to run all the way around a 10-mile block to get 2 steps. If you're open, there isn't confusion. And there needs to be a balance, you know. But justice is about being fair, balancing out your situation, seeing what's weighing heavy on one side and where another side of your life isn't. You know, it's tipping the scale so there's balance. You can't have all work and no play. There's a fine line that needs so things run smoothly. The High Priestess, Pisces, again. You got 2 Pisces cards here. Boobies. Excuse me. God, I got such bad allergies this time of year. High Priestess, following your intuition. See, there's still illusion there. This is the card of finding out what's hidden. So, you know, I don't know if you're trying to figure something out, if you're looking into more information, because if you see, there is a woman down here in the fire. Don't consume yourself in don't consume yourself in being caught up in the way others perceive things. You have to follow your intuition. Maybe there's a need for new ideas, new way of thinking, new way of seeing things. But it's about being centered within yourself, trusting your instincts. Knight of Hazards. Eight of Cups. It's 8 of Hazards, 8 of Pentacles. It's the 8 of Cups coming up. Knight of Cups, Page of Hazards. All right, so it's like you're protecting, you think you're protecting yourself in this bubble. You're encased in this jar. And I want to say Pisces also had this card. But, because you got a lot of water energy here. So anyway, it's restricting yourself, trying to protect yourself, trying to keep yourself safe. You're in this bubble. No one can get at you. No one can protect you. And here it's limiting, you know, your intuition, your interaction, your thinking, because it's an illusion. Knight of Cups, that's an offer. This guy's surfing with the brain, and he looks all proud about his accomplishment. Knights are always on a mission. They're about themselves, but Cups is an emotional mission now, and he looks like a player. He acts like a player. He's not giving any. He's not given any emotional. He's just not. It's like a lot of sexual energy, a lot of playful energy, but no emotion involved. So it's all about him. What will suit him. So, you know, maybe you find a friends with benefits kind of person. All right, Page of Hazards. This guy's pretty cool. He reminds me of Uncle Fester from the Addams Family. This is about messages. Messages being received, messages being given. But see how there's cobwebs over the mailbox? There's no communication going on with anyone as far as this Knight of Cups goes. It appears to me that Capricorn, you're protecting yourself, your emotions, and you got communication shut down. I mean, we kind of go back and forth. I do these 12 reads like 4 times a week. So I know what's going on with Capricorn's energy, or and Taurus is the hoarders of all the toilet paper. But I know what's going on with the energy. So here's the Ten of Wands. You're carrying this heavy burden, this emotional burden that keeps you safe. And this guy here in this card is the one that always has to go out and get dinner. He's the one that always has to be responsible for feeding the other zombies. And he's sick of carrying that heavy burden himself. Everything falls on him. And it's not that you can't take it, but it's the end of carrying this heavy burden. Eight of Wands. It's looking back at the past. You see how she just keeps looking back, and fearful of looking forward at what's coming, or the present, or the future. In the Eight of Wands, Wands are about taking action, moving forward. But this energy is stuck in the past, and it keeps getting pulled back there, constantly looking over your shoulder. So it's more protection, keeping your heart safe, which is okay. Here's your energy, Capricorn, the Devil. On the machine it says Vice. There's cigarettes. So it's about being restricted and not being open to, like we said, new ideas, new things, new possibilities. It's safer to look away from the situation and concentrate on everything else rather than deal with it. In this Nine of Swords here, and cutting off communication to keep your heart safe. I've been pretty tight-fisted, wear pretty thick armor, but yet I'm real open and say how I feel. I would say you got to get control over what restricts you, and your intuition. Balance out your intuition, your feelings, your emotions. Look to your dreams for help, because we have all the answers within us. There isn't anything that we don't know, or a conversation that doesn't tell us what we need to know. I've never really been a patient person. Patience is a virtue, and I that's one thing that I always got to keep myself in check with. And not be pushy. But here you need to open up a little bit to expand, get out of the restriction. Not saying that you have to open up communication to love, but to the way you see the whole. Some things aren't just always so cut and dry. But okay, Emperor, learning lessons, being strong, being wise. But the Emperor, he wears an armor like I do. He's got to keep himself safe. You know, you only get to a certain point where you open up, and then that's it. Well, for me anyway, because the Emperor knows there's so many paths that can be drawn from just one scenario, and there has to be boundaries set up. There has to be order. He has to be in control. He's always in control. Because if he lets down his guard and he gives any of that control away, now it makes him vulnerable. So he's not only vulnerable to himself, but to those he's protecting around him. Boy, I ran really long here. Gotta let you guys go. Thanks for your time. Hope it helps. Great message from Spirit. I hope you like the cards. I think they're pretty cool. I don't use them often because they freaking really expensive deck, but the edges fray really easy. So, yeah. All right. As always, please be safe out there.